Alrighty guys, welcome back to Star Wars Review. So a new trailer for the upcoming Disney Plus series Star Wars Andor was just released. And so today I'm going to be, giving some of my thoughts and breaking it down and whatnot. So yeah, but it was a cool trailer, had a lot of new scenes. Definitely of Stellan Skarsgård's character, Luthen Rail. But had new stuff with Cassian and Mon Mothma and some new and returning characters. But I don't know, cool trailer, really liked it, definitely made me more excited for the show than before, so yeah. There was also a new poster revealed, which, it definitely had a more Star Wars movie poster style to it, with all the, floating heads of all the characters and whatnot, where the posters for the other live action shows have been more, just like, for Mandalorian, it was just the Mandalorian on the poster. Book of Boba Fett was just Boba Fett, and I think Fennec was on there also, and Obi-Wan was just Obi-Wan and Vader. So, this one definitely had a more movie poster style to it. It was a cool poster. Has a kind of drawn look to it, but it looks more like a Photoshop effect, so it's kind of weird there. But yeah. Another thing, real quick, was that in the trailer and whatnot, it revealed that the series has been delayed 3 weeks. It was originally supposed to have a 2-episode premiere on August 31st, but it'll now have a 3-episode premiere on September 21st. So, 3 weeks, later than we originally thought. So that sucks. I believe every Wednesday after the 21st day of September, one episode will come out. So the series, or the season, should end November 23rd, 2022. So, yeah, I don't know why there was a delay. Maybe they're going to release Tales of the Jedi, that animated short series, for Andor now, because there's been a lot of leaks for that series. So, yeah. Anyways, who knows? Let's jump into the trailer, which it starts with a lot of shots of that grassy, hill planet we saw in the teaser a good bit. We see this lady, looking up, and we see her looking at a Star Destroyer entering the orbit of the planet. I think this planet might be Cassian's homeworld, because we see a Star Destroyer coming, the Empire coming, probably to slowly take over and destroy it, because the next shot after all that is of someone looking out over this quarry. We see hills in the background, so maybe it's the same planet, just now used up and destroyed. But the next shot, we see that same person, who might be a younger Cassian, going into this Imperial base, or a base of some sort. I'm assuming it's Imperial, which we hear some dialogue from Cassian saying, to steal from the Empire, you just walk in like you belong. But then there's shots of the Imperial Senate on Coruscant, which has all the same floaty pod thingies, and in the middle, the big tall one, what Palpatine would sit on. I don't know if we'll actually see him in this series or not, but down below that big one, there's the Imperial cog on the floor. But then there's some shots from the teasers, a line from the teaser of Cassian saying, they're so proud of themselves, they're so fat and satisfied. But we get more shots of maybe young Cassian inside that base, looking around and whatnot, which we get more dialogue from Cassian saying, they can't imagine that someone like me would ever get inside their house. Which we then see a shot of Cassian dressed like an Imperial officer, sitting with some others dressed in, Imperial officer outfits. I don't know if they're actual Imperials or also going undercover with Cassian. But then we get a shot of Luthen talking to Cassian. He starts out by saying, Cassian Andor. But then he continues, the Empire is choking us slowly. We're starting not to notice. Which we get shots of someone looking at clone troopers. So obviously I assume that's before the actual time of series. We get a shot of Denise Gal's character. I don't know how to pronounce her name. But their character might be named Dedra Miro, because the subtitles on the YouTube, version of the trailer had the characters' names and whatnot who were speaking, and she's a character who we see speak late in the trailer. But she's walking with some Death Troopers. We get a shot of Arjona's character getting arrested. And then we get some shots of that of this junk planet with Cassian walking on it. Maybe it's that planet we saw, that quarry or his home world. Maybe it's all the same place. I have no clue. But we hear Luthen then say, what I'm asking is this: wouldn't you rather give it all to something real? And then another shot of Cassian kind of just standing there. Then we get shots of Luthen on a desert planet putting like his hood up, and then him saying, I need all the heroes I can get, with a wide shot of seemingly that same planet, of seemingly him riding a speeder. Obviously it's from far away, we don't see too much. But then we get a shot of two tubes standing, on this little hill with a base and an X-Wing down below, which X-Wing has some colors of the Saw Gerrera's partisans, which we then see Saw Gerrera himself talking to Luthen. You see Saw say, for the greater good. But then we get another shot of them talking, Luthen saying, call it what you will, which Saw responds with, let's call it war. Then we get a shot of Imperial dressed in the Veer's outfit with some riot shields and a villager attacking them. Then a shot of those drop ships going down to this planet. Then a shot of Kyle Solar's character, Serial Karm, which we hear dialogue from a character named Sergeant Linus Mosk, saying, there's fermenting out there, sir. And then a shot of him saying, pockets of fermenting. Which there's also a shot of Cassian running down some dark hallway. Then a shot of Mosk leaving his dropship. A shot of a Lambda shuttle landing on some planet, not sure which. But then we get several shots of Denise Gall's character, Dedra Miro, along with shots of Adria Arjona's character, which we see her with Cassian also, and her in cuffs. But we see Miro talking to someone, maybe Arjona's character, saying, you're in my net. Are you a fish or are you a thief? But then we get shots of Luthen dressed more elegantly, I guess, with a character named Keela telling him, you're slipping, which he responds with, I'm not slipping. I've just been hiding for too long. We see a shot of Luthen, dressed more elegantly, meeting with Mon Mothma on Coruscant. Him in his ship, shooting down some ties. We see, with a Cantwell class cruiser in the background also, which was a ship what was originally supposed to be in Solo, but the scenes got cut, and I believe it was originally designed for New Hope. I'm forgetting the designer's full name, but I believe his last name was Cantwell. But then there's several scenes with Mon Mothma and Coruscant. We get several shots of Coruscant, the buildings and whatnot. We see Mon Mothma in her Senate pod thingy. We see her at a party talking to this man named Ty Kolma, telling him, as long as everyone thinks I'm an irritation, there's a good chance they'll miss what I'm really doing. Which he responds with, what are you really doing? But then we get some quick shots, action shots and whatnot. Then more scenes with that character, Keela, saying, this is what revolution looks like. And then some more quick shots. One of clean-shaven Cassian saying, I'm tired of losing. Quick shots of people running on this dam and rappelling down and whatnot. And, more shots of that weird Imperial base where we see those people in the white uniforms. Seems like Cassian is in that base also. Then a shot of some weird old dude who has a lot of cybernetics and forearms and whatnot, doing some work on some person. But the trailer ends with several quick action shots and whatnot. Cassian in a ship and whatnot, just several shots. So yeah. But like I said, it was a cool trailer. Definitely really excited for it. The series. Haven't been revealing too much stuff of Cassian, which is surprising. But I'm very interested in Luthen and Mon Mothma also. Just really excited about everything about the series. The political action thriller, I guess. You know, what the series is kind of seeming like it will be. Excited to see Forrest Whitaker back as Saw Gerrera in live action also. He's voiced the character in Rebels and Fallen Order and whatnot. But this is the first time it's been done in live action since Rogue One. Excited. The series definitely seems the biggest out of all of the live action shows so far. It is definitely an episode count with 12 episodes this season and the second 12 episode season. So 24 episodes in total, which The Mandalorian will the Mandalorian, if it's the third season's 8 episodes again, it'll get to 24, but took 3 seasons instead of 2, but but it also just seems bigger in the amount of characters and planets. It just has a much bigger feeling than what the Obi-Wan series was, or the Mandalorian, and definitely the Book of Boba Fett. Which there was the leaked trailers when they showed at Celebration for the Mandalorian season 3, which that seemed like to have just as big of a feeling and scope as the trailers for this show have shown so far. So hopefully the bigness feeling of the Star Wars shows keep going. Obviously, I still enjoy smaller scale stories like, smaller feeling shows like Obi-Wan, or mainly the first season of The Mandalorian. I still enjoy both of those shows or seasons. Obviously, Obi-Wan was a full series. Mandalorian season 1 was just 1 season. The second season definitely has a bigger feel than the first season, but still not as big feeling as this show has shown so far with the trailer and teaser trailer. So yeah, but anyways, excited for the show. I'll be doing reviews of all 12 episodes once they air, and then probably a full season review and whatnot. So yeah, but if there's extra things I want to talk about in separate videos, I'll do those too, but that's not a guarantee. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this one. I've been Sarzu, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Would ever get inside their house? Cassian Andor. The Empire is choking us so slowly. We're starting not to notice. What I'm asking is this. Wouldn't you rather give it all